everybody and good morning. I said I wasn't going to do any more Rotherham videos, but every time I've been to Rotherham I've always included this building, took photos of it, or I'm just fascinated by it. It's the Rotherham Minster. You can just see it behind me, look. Now, I'm not a religious person, but I'm just, as I said, I'm fascinated by the architecture of churches. Wherever I've been in the world, I've always gone in churches. It used to be called either the parish church, the parish of All Saints, or the All Saints Church. But it became a minster in 2011. 3 churches been stood on this site since the 10th century. A Norman church was built in the 12th century, and the one that you see here today was built in the 14th century. Can you just see the spire? That spire is 188 feet tall and has overlooked Rotherham town centre for over 500 years. So I've not been in this church since 1975, since I had my last Christmas carol concert there before I left school in 1976 in May. So I'm going to go in. I've got no idea what it looks like, so I'm just going to go in. I'm going to go and have a look round. So where I am now is Church Street, and where I've been sat, what you're looking at now, there used to be some lovely buildings there, and I'm sure they were called All Saints buildings, and why they were demolished I've no idea. In 1975, I had no idea. I can't really remember what it looked like. I'm whispering. Can't really remember what it looked like. But I'm sure as school kids we all sat there in here, because I don't think these were changed. These will have changed in 50 years. Look at that, it's beautiful. Now, I don't know much history about this church, but I had a look on the net, and it's a 7 pages long history, so if you want to know more about it, I suggest going on the net and looking up Minster history. Now I know there's a couple of burials inside this church. I have not seen anybody to get permission to do any filming. It's dotted with, all around with memorial plaques. These windows, look at these windows. How neat they are. Beautiful, aren't they? How old must they be? Look at these columns. So like I said, burials have been done inside and outside this church. Now all these gravestones which I've been showing you as I've been walking round, I'm just wondering whether they're from this graveyard outside. Just before I go outside, when you look at this church from the outside, it looks absolutely massive. But I've just walked you all the way around inside. It doesn't appear to be that big, does it? There's quite a bit of construction work going off outside, in town. So you might get some background noise. Try and keep it to a minimum. But what I was saying is, all them gravestones in there, I'm just wondering whether they were taken up from here. I'm not going to be able to get this done for you, am I? Which is going to be a shame. But what I am now, look, I'll just try and it's really windy and all. Let me try and cover up my cup. Where I am now, this used to be a graveyard. Oh, I'm going to have to do it like this. Look like one of them footballers talking behind my hands, don't I? Yeah, this used to be a graveyard. And after the Second World War, it was all landscaped. Now the gravestones were removed, but the burials, people are actually still underneath. So we're actually walking on top of buried people. And as you can see, look, it's all been paved over. In fact, let me just show you this. So we're looking towards the north now, so that's the north. And just below us is what most Rotherham people know as All Saints Square. These stones here might actually be graves. But yeah, here, to construct All Saints Square, 500 bodies were removed from this graveyard so they could make or build or construct or whatever you call it, All Saints Square. So that was done in 1932. I don't know how big that were to take 500 bodies out of there. Anyway, they reinterred them again at Moorgate Cemetery, which is about 2 mile further up from where I am now. Anyway, we're given Minster Status in 2011 because there's been a place of worship here for over 1,000 years in one guise or another. So that's my little video on what is now known as the Rotherham Minster. So I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da!